And if each one that is victim could make dua so that Allah will punish them, that will finish them off easily and quickly, inshallah. So do that and ask Allah Tabaraka Ta'ala to bring them in your dream and just beat them up, and then you will hear the news what happened to who, inshallah. I'll give you a second case of jinn. Some people, when they are sleeping or about to sleep, they feel something pressurizing them, paralyzing them, so they can't move, they can't speak, and sometimes they can't even breathe. And that is jinns also attacking people. So if you feel that, what are you going to do? If you feel you're sleeping or about to sleep, and you feel there's something, a big force paralyzing you, first of all, you're going to catch him. How can you catch him when you are paralyzed yourself? You're going to hold your hands, just try to close your hands, just try to grip your hands with the intention of catching him. Once you have done that, you start reading in your mind. As your tongue is attached, you just leave the tongue, read in your mind, Allahu la ilaha illahu al-hayyul qayyum, until your tongue is released, and continue reading with your tongue by loud voice, and catch him, don't let him go, and read until he's dead, and it is finished. Maybe he's dead, maybe he's run away, but in both cases he will not come back. You see how simple it is. Well, this is how. However, a jinn would attack a person, you can always beat him, you can even kill him. Now, I'm going to talk. I'm going to make it a bit shorter than usual because we still have to go somewhere else for Maghrib. I'm really sorry that we arrived so late. May Allah Ta'ala help us. So the next point actually is protections. Well, I would say it anyway. So how to protect yourself from jinn, sihr and ayn? You must read Qul Huwallahu Ahad, Al-Falaq, An-Nas 3 times after Subh, 3 times after Maghrib, 3 times before sleeping. And Ayat al-Kursi after each prayer and before sleeping. And A'udhu bi kalimati Allahi tammati min sharri ma khalaq. Bismillahi alladhi la yadurru ma ismihi shay'un fil ardi wa la fis samai wa huwa as-sami'ul alim. 3 times after Subh and after Maghrib. And also say Bismillah at 5 moments when entering the house, before eating, before taking your clothes off, before going to the toilet, and before having relation with your wife or husband. And in these 5 moments, there is important dua of Prophet ﷺ one should learn and say. But even if you don't know, at least say Bismillah. And all those who live in your house, teach them to say Bismillah at those moments. Now you must not leave in your house photo or statue of something alive exhibited in the house, because that brings jinns and shayateen to enter the house and gets angels to run away from the house. So even if it is the photo of your parents or your wedding or your children, just put it in the album, don't leave it exposed. And you also must mention Allah Ta'ala 3 moments on anger, and when you are sad, and when you are afraid, because it is moments of weakness of man where jinn can overcome man. So when you are angry, you say A'udhu billahi minash shaitan rajim. When you are sad, you say Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. And when you are afraid, you say Allahumma inna na'udhu bika min shururihim wa inna na'udhu bika min shururihim wa naj'aluka fi nuhurihim. And also you must say Bismillah when you cross water, especially dirty water, or if you throw something in water, especially hot boiling water. If you have made tea or spaghetti or rice and you throw the water, you must always say Bismillah, so you don't have problems with the jinns. Also, if you do any sins, so all the protections will go away. You cannot disobey to Allah Ta'ala, and Allah will still protect you. For example, Rasulullah said, if you go out of the house, you say Bismillah tawakkaltu ala Allah wa la hawla wa la quwwata illa billah, the angels will protect you and shaitan will run away from you. But if you go out of the house, you make dua, then you start looking at women, so angels are going to leave you and shaitan is going to come back with you. And if it is a woman which is not veiled, as Islam asks, so also angels are going to leave her and shaitan is coming back with her. So this is why the first and most important of all protections is to leave sins first, and after that the dua and dhikr and everything is going to give you strength, spiritual strength, so that these things will not approach you. And in the end, there is not something you can hold or keep or attach with you or put in your house or in your car that will protect you. It is only your deeds, your prayer, your dua, your dhikr, your piousness, as Rasulullah said. As Rasulullah said, "Ihfadillaha yahfadka, ihfadillaha tajidhu tujah." Keep Allah, keep the religion of Allah. Allah will keep you, protect you, and keep Allah, you will find Him with you. And now the last point, brothers, is shirk. So there are kinds of shirk that are widespread in Muslims societies, and this is very, very, it is very, very sad. It's 4 kinds of shirk. The first one is sacrifices for jinns. So any kinds of sacrifice for jinns, giving animals, slaughtering animals, or pouring milk, or lighting candles in outside in graves or whatever, all this is shirk. So if you are told to kill black goats or black chicken, this is for jinns, because Allah Ta'ala can cure you through sadaqah. But this sadaqah, why should it be a black goat or black chicken? That is the requirements of jinns. And when you are doing it for jinns, even if you say Bismillah, you do all the Islamic way, but it is still shirk, because jinns have required it and you are doing it for them. So this is one. The second one is using the names of jinns in dhikr, or in dua, or in writing. Using the names of jinns, for example, there is some writing, some dua you find inside: Ilahi bihurmati yamliha maksalima kashfutat fatyanus daqyanus, this and that, wa kalbihim qatmir. Oh my God, I ask you by the value of yamliha maksalima kashfutat daqyanus and their dog qatmir. And they say it is the cave people, the seven youngsters in the cave, and their dog. And subhanallah, how can you know the names of the 7 people of the cave? And even if it is the people of the cave, what is the purpose of asking Allah Ta'ala by those names? We don't even say that Allah asks you by the value of Muhammad and Nuh and Ibrahim and Musa and Isa. Why should we go to those people? And their dog Qatmir. How can you say, Ya Allah, I'm asking you to protect me by the virtue of this dog that has been died 2,000 years ago? Does this make any sense? How can you ask Allah by the value of a dog? And it is all names of shayateen. There is no kaf people inside. It is only shayateen, those names. And all kind of names you can find. May Allah Ta'ala protect us. Never use those names, never make dhikr. There is no secret names of Allah Ta'ala, as in some places you find Ya Badduh, Ya Badduh. And this is jinn, we have met him in, maybe you have seen that on YouTube. It is jinns that people worship. And someone told me it is name of Allah in Aramean language. What do you need Aramean language to worship Allah? Say Ya Badduh, you don't know even who you're calling. You think you're calling Allah. Then you start saying Subhana Badduh, Subhana Badduh. And you think that is Allah and that is not Allah. May Allah Ta'ala protect us. I'll just give you one example. We have so many examples of this kind. There's one boy, he told me that he got some names of jinns in his dream. And when he puts that in Quran, he gets lots of money. I said, how do you put that in Quran? He says, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, Ya Jibreel, Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, Ya this and that, Malik Yawmuddin, Ya such this and that. Say, why are you saying this? He says, this makes your prayer to be accepted. I said, Subhanallah, you're asking someone else than Allah to accept your prayer. But this is the pure shirk. You're praying someone else than Allah to accept you. This is the opposite. We say, Iyaka na'budu, and now you're worshipping someone else. I said, just watch. We're going to bring those jinns. So we brought them by the power of Allah Ta'ala, and they become Muslim. They were not Muslim, they were shayateen. And that jinn told me, Abdurrauf, there's a name of Allah that Muslims don't know. I said, which one? He said, Al-Wahid, the one. And that is why they worship someone else than Allah. You see, if we don't understand that Allah is one, and we go to worship someone else than Allah, so what did we get of Islam? What did we understand of Islam? Worshipping someone else than Allah. May Allah Ta'ala help us.